Champions are not born, they're carved from stone.
First belt conversion, a young man that done really well in all the tournaments, done really well. Followed the plan, trains well, doesn't say much. Astus, let's go. Another very hard-working gentleman who's been with us for a very long time, and his work ethic is really sound. I'm really proud of him. Hassan Ali. Okay, so now it's for purple conversions. And guys, you know, a lot of times if Professor Jude allows me to say this, we're kind of frightened to ascend belts, and it's a journey. It's just a benchmark, it's a journey. I'm here now, what I need to know is such and such, then you ascend. Yeah, you sometimes panic, you think, okay, I want to stay at a belt for 3-4 years, just for some reason you just feel like you don't maybe deserve to be in it. It is a journey, and you're just adding up your technique and adding up your knowledge skills and your skill set. So don't be frightened of ascending. Make sure you're just well grounded and you can keep on training. So we're not just handing out belts because it's the fun. And some of you guys have been at white belt for like 3 or 4 years, purple belt, blue belt, 3 or 4 years. So we're not just changing. You guys deserve this. So people are coming in to deserve this, okay? And if you lose to someone less a belt, it's not the gold standard of who you are. You know for a fact, you go to tournaments and you smash people one year after, you just get beaten up in the first 30 seconds. It's just life. That's a pressure test, not the gold standard test. But without further ado, first belt conversion for purple is Imran Mafi.
Awesome. Well done, man. It's been a long time, man. You get married now, bro. He's waiting for the double, bro.
Okay, so I've known this gentleman since we were ELWA, East London Wrestling Association, in 1997. Yeah, it's been a long time. So we had a long journey together, and his son actually trained too as well. And he works really hard, and I think he really does deserve this. And hopefully with the blessing of Coach Jude, he'll have it today. Now we're Khan. Really proud of this young man. He's been with us for a long time and done really good things in this, supporting Pillar of Legion for what we're doing now. And loves his leg locks, bless him. Daniel Usman.
Well done, man. Couldn't find it before, bro. You got married first.
He's setting a trend, isn't it? All the blue girls can't become purple unless they get married.
Hey, well done. First of all, congratulations on all the guys that got graded today. Yeah. Just a couple of things. I'm not sure if you know, most of you guys know Malik. So Tom is one of my new black belts. But Tom, how long was you blue belt for, Tom?
4 years.
That's not my fault, buddy. Not my fault. But yeah, you know, it's just to reiterate what Coach Amir has been saying. You know, it is about. It's a bit hard because now when you're at the top, it's very hard to see it, and it's very important that you guys understand actually that the journey is the key. When you're white belt, blue belt, and you know you've got that urge to jump to the next belt, or you're frightened to jump to the next belt, you know you have to understand thousands of people have been in that position before, and the story is always the same. You know, so the key is just consistency. You know, if you train twice a week, continue training twice a week, and it will come. You know for yourself, like when you go home and you haven't been training, or you're at work and you miss training because you're tired and you don't feel to come to training. You know deep down that's the thing that's probably hindered your progress in a way, whereas your teammates are training all the time. So sometimes just come to training when you're tired and just drill and stuff like that, etc. But it's important for the group dynamic, and it's important for your own development and consistency as well. You know, a lot of us actually got through the pandemic because we snuck off and trained. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'll give you an example. Like Imran, actually, a good motivator for me during the pandemic was out on not on Facebook, on Instagram. I see him out on his bike. I'm out on my bike, and I goes, you know what? Let me get out on the bike. You know. So it's simple things like that. Those little connections that you have with people that allow you to kind of develop your jiu-jitsu, develop your wrestling, develop your martial arts, and also also have open dialogue with your coaches and your teammates as well. And just keep it positive because it's really, really, really important, guys. Okay. Don't feel frightened to speak to your coaches and be open about certain stuff with regards to actually how you're feeling, how your technique is, etc. You know, but know that once you're on the mat, guys, it's just 100% training, 100% focus on actually making sure that you're mentally, physically, and spiritually like better and keeping it consistent. Okay, consistency is the only key, guys. You know. So the other, last week Friday, gave away 3-4 black belts, guys. Okay, to people that well deserved it. You know, and these guys are up pretty soon as well. And I was doing a little calculation by the beginning of 2023. I think I'll have 22 black belts or something like that. Yeah. So it's looking back. It's actually one of my students pointed out to me. Looking back is actually I look back and go, oh wow. You know, not every time you see like your teammates and the black belts that I've made, you see eye to eye. But every single one of them, I've got to say, you know, have a passion for teaching and have a passion for passing on the knowledge. So it's easy actually. Where's it gone? So guys, without further ado, I've got a brown belt to give out. Ooh. And this person, guys, okay, again, a rock, a solid rock. You lot know him, okay? You guys especially know him as well. I'd like to give the brown belt to Coach Khalid. This is not an A2 belt because it fits around your waist, man. There's no way.
Fantastic. Hold on.
Hey. Well, this was a bit hard to kind of keep it secret, isn't it? Really? I kind of can't keep this one secret. It was pretty plainly obvious. Coach Amir, what did I say? Usually when I do this speech, it's like, Usually when I give belts out and stuff like that, I usually give a speech before, before the person steps up. You know, like go, oh, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's what I usually do. But I like to know this from myself, and I think all the other guys will concur exactly the same thing, and you guys as well. There's very few people that I meet in martial arts that are that well, kind of like tick all the boxes. That literally tick all the boxes. Spiritually, you tick all the boxes. Now, if honestly, I personally, it's an honour to give you a brown belt, but I wish I could, but I have to follow the rules. You're a black belt in my eyes. So please don't, personally from me to you. This is definitely not native. Actually, no, this might be. You lost weight.
Wait on.
Can't be right, yeah?
So are we gonna get food now or what? Guys, just want to say a huge, massive thank you for everyone that's here. And again, super huge, massive thank you to the whole of Inglorious and the head of Inglorious, our coach Jude. If we can give a shout out to you guys. Guys, I'm telling you, you're not going to meet people who are sincere, who are earnest, who are caring, and they take your education and your need to learn at a personal level. And something that Coach touched upon when he said, even if we don't see eye to eye, I still respect and care for those people, right? So that's something you're not going to find in a lot of disciplines, in any discipline on this earth. So you find someone like that, you hold them close to you, don't let go of them, and you always make sure you're next to them. That's really important. And you always understand that it's more powerful than anything else. The sport is beautiful, but that brotherhood, that spiritual brotherhood, honestly, that care, that compassion, that can't be equaled anywhere else. So again, well done guys, really well done.